everyone, welcome back to Talks with Arnise, and I'm back with another Christian message on today. So, y'all, I was thinking the other day to myself, maybe it's not working because God didn't call you to it. Have you ever wondered why something wasn't working? No matter how much you try. It wasn't because you were failing. It was because God didn't call you to that thing. Y'all remember times when I applied for a job, I got hired, and I thought that this is the breakthrough. But instead of peace, I felt drained. Instead of joy, I was always stressed. And deep down, I knew that God was calling me to something else. But I stayed because I knew it paid the bills. I was comfortable where I was at. And sometimes it even felt like that's what people expected me to do. The problem is, when God hasn't called you to something, you'll always feel a disconnect. It doesn't matter how much you try to push it. It doesn't matter how much you try to encourage yourself. It won't bring the fulfillment you're looking for. The Bible says in Proverbs 19:21, many are the plans in a person's heart, but it is the Lord's purpose that prevails. Sometimes God allows doors to close, not to punish us, but to redirect us. So if you're struggling, it can be a sign that God has something different and something greater in store for you. We get so caught up in what we're doing, what looks right on paper, that we ignore what God is whispering to us in our spirit. But peace is often the confirmation, y'all. I feel like if God has called you to something, you're not going to have to force it. You're going to want to wake up every day and do it, and you will have peace. But if there's no peace, that may not be your assignment. So what do you do when you feel stuck in a place God didn't call you to? So the first thing is to pray for clarity. Ask God to reveal his plan. The second thing is be willing to let go. Don't hold on to something just because it's familiar. The third thing is to take small steps of obedience. God rarely gives us the full picture, but he gives us the next step. If God is calling you to do something, be obedient anyways, even if it don't make sense, because he's calling you to do it for a reason. He may not tell you exactly why he's calling you to do it, but you got to step out on faith. Take that step. Because your obedience opens doors that you didn't even pray for. So this is a closing for y'all on today. Maybe it's not working out because that's not what God called you to do. And that's okay. It's not saying that you're failing. It's God's way of redirecting you. Trust him because where he's leading you is for your good. So, it's not working out, y'all, because God didn't call you to that thing. Y'all, I was having a moment the other day with I'm always thinking. I've been trying to force certain things that God didn't call me to. So I had to kind of step back and pray more and ask God for him to reveal himself to me. Reveal your plan, Lord. What is it that you're wanting me to do? Like I told y'all, I've been applying for jobs. Even when I was working a job, I felt like God was calling me to do something else, but I wasn't for sure. But years ago, God gave me this vision, y'all, to encourage his children. And it's like when I'm doing it, y'all, I'm at peace. Like, I truly believe this is what God has called me to do. So it's not working out because God didn't call you to that thing. And I promise you, whatever God has called you to, y'all, you will know it and you will feel it deep down in your heart. God is not saying that you're failing. He's just redirecting your steps. But you got to be obedient and listen to God. You got to move when he tells you to move, even if it doesn't make sense. Because your obedience opens doors that you never even prayed for. So continue to keep trusting God, y'all. And I know it's hard trusting God when you got so much going on in your life. But he promised that he would never leave us nor forsake us, y'all. So keep trusting in God. So if you did enjoy this video, be sure to share with somebody else. Leave me a comment down below. You know, what do you feel about this topic? Are you in a place where God didn't call you in? How is it going mentally? Are you okay? Y'all had a dream on last night which felt so real that I was talking to God. I was asking God for a new season. And I believe this is my new. I just got to continue to walk in obedience. I got to walk by faith and not by sight, because sometimes I'm like, Lord, is this really what you called me to do? Y'all keep praying for God to reveal his plan to you. Keep praying for understanding. Keep praying for wisdom. And God is going to show you the way. But you can't give up when things get hard. You should use that to continue to push yourself even harder to achieve your goals. The Lord will make it happen at the right time. You got to trust God's plans for your life, y'all. Know that you are blessed. Know that everything is turning around in your favor. But you got to keep going. Do not get tired of doing what's right. Do not get tired of doing what's good. Because in due season, you will reap the harvest if you do not give up. Keep going. Do it tired. Do it afraid. Just do it. Because your faith unlocks doors that you didn't even pray for. So make sure you're being obedient to God, y'all. Y'all stay blessed. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. And if you did enjoy, give it a thumbs up, y'all. And turn on your post notifications to be notified each time I post. Y'all stay blessed.